Okay, new mic, hopefully it works. Okay, is the mic working? Okay, is the mic working? Okay, great, it's working. That's good. Oh, finally, new mic. Oh, that's finally relieving to actually sit on my bed, actually being able to commentate. Let me just paste the link in the chat. Okay. One is in there. Okay, yeah, people are coming in. Come on, why isn't F6 chat loading on my phone? There we go. I've got an invite JP. Hello everyone in chat. Josh. Who? Josh? Which Josh? What? Oh, Banana Josh. If you're talking about Banana Josh, I don't know. He's not commentating. Anyways, we're just gonna wait and see if, well, wait for people to come. Yeah, he's not commentating this league anymore. I'm the only commentator. Alright, let me try this. Does this work? Okay, no, never mind. Bad boy, there's currently no leagues that need commentating, so I mean, you'll be lucky to find a league needing to commentate. My predictions, JT, are going to be Odin, I'm gonna say Mr. P, and let's go with hard one. I'll go with JT also. My predictions, seeing as those three are pretty fast. I don't know. I'm just gonna poll. It's an obvious one. Odin. Odin is definitely taking pole unless something happens. Wink wink, commentator's curse. Well, you're pretty fast already, 118 flats. And that's a solid F5 pace now. So yeah, we'll just see. F6 has been stolen of 5 members recently. If you've been I'm blaming on you, Aaron. Yep, Ash Curse. Time for the Ash Curse. Very fun. Anyways, like, anything could happen. We could have some rain. I mean, anything, literally. So, I mean, Odin will struggle with rain, as, like, no traction is awful around here in the rain. I can prove that. I need to do some practice with that. So yeah, F6 being stolen 5 members who went up to F3, Bad Boy being one of them. They're back, well, with a couple more members, but Still, 13 only, could do better. So yeah, Abiodun might do like a random 117.6, but that's unlikely, to be honest. That's unlikely. Let me turn off my notifications. So we'll have to just wait and see what the weather is like. Abiodun, if you could be our weatherman. Bad boy, no. You've already scored points in F3. What are the chances of you coming back to F6 now? I doubt, but I know I shouldn't doubt people, but like 117.6, I think that's not, I don't think like we're gonna see the pole that time. 117.9, that's my prediction for pole. But it's 117.6 now. You could have, but you didn't. Sad. But that's mistakes. I could have won the race, but I didn't. To be honest, I can't doubt anyone. I said 132 flat in Russia. So, like, what times am I doing? I'm doing 117.2s right now in quali. I haven't done much quali runs because of music practice that I need to do and stuff. But I should be able to get into do a 116.9 hopefully. Anyways, if everyone could ready up right now, that would be great. As it's time to go, I believe. Yeah, it is A01. So now, just wait for the race start. So glad to have my new mic. I can actually move my head. Okay. Good luck, have fun everyone. Andy's in 6th in TMC right now. What? Okay, I don't know what you said, but whatever. Yeah, this track, named Monaco Without Barriers. A very tricky track to navigate through, but a very smooth track at the same time once you get it right. But easily prone to penalties at the fast left-hander after sector 1 and the right-left chicane in sector 2. Also corners, well, track succeeding is the right-hander in sector 3, I believe, or near the end of sector 2. I don't know about that. Hard corners that people should be aware of are going to be the penultimate corner, which is pretty difficult. So penultimate corner, easy to lose the back end there, but we'll see what happens now as we get ready. Weatherman, at the ready please, because we need to know. Raining in the race raining. So this is gonna be interesting. JP on the softs for some reason. Hello everyone, have we got any new drivers today after the exodus to F3? No, not really. Like, some people have signed up, but no, not really. Oh no, race. So we have people coming out right now. People like JT already out. Morris guy already on his out lap. Great stuff. JP, Mr. P, and Kalimoto are coming out on the softs when it's not ideal usually, because it's raining in the race. So going out on soft is as if saying suicide. Hello, Stefan. Let's go, Caddy. So a Caddy supporter. Cali in the pits currently on the softs, probably changing though. Softs are not the ideal tire to be on, as rain in the race. People who have not done race practice will be screwed, as this track is very, you need to know a lot. Well, you need to know the track if you want to succeed in it. Anyways, I think the first one is Morris, guys, so we'll go on board with him. As coming through the penultimate corner into the last corner, he'll need to get a good run into here. Max fuel mode. Pressing down on the power nice and early, opening up DRS, heading on the start finish straight. Good overtaking opportunities here. So heading into turn 1 in 4th gear, shifting down to 3rd, get on the accelerator early, a bit wide I think, but coming through, getting as inside as you can to turn 3 and into turn 4, actually turn 3 now. Nice and well into turn 4, very well done. Now 5 here, a little kink into 6, which is very fast, easy to invalidate the lap time, and I think he's done that there. But turn 7, a very fast right-hander. Turn 8 and 9, a very tricky chicane, and if you don't navigate through well, you'll lose a lot of time. Turn 6, 7, hard complex also into 8. Flat out with these cars into 9, very fast, only a 1 downshift. Make sure not to run wide into 10. What will he be able to do here? Not getting as much apex, but still a good run into 11, and now 12. I completely messed up the corners. So, yeah, Bois 9 for the win. Bois 9 supporter here. Bois is coming through there. Morris, guys, that's a 20.1 currently. That's the fastest lap so far. Mr. P, for some reason, on the softs. Very confusing why, as it's raining in the race. So, we'll see what he wants to do there. Maybe it'll dry up at the end of the race, but I don't see the point in going on softs right now. Adiola sets a 119 flat. Definitely could go quicker, but track conditions will only improve as Schweb Zafar sets a 118.9. So first person to break into the 118s will be seeing people maybe break into 117s, maybe people like Adiola and people like JT. Bad lap for Madiola, for Mabioden. Unlucky there. Seppi and Bois in there, and Mr. P confusing on why he goes out on those soft tires. You could still, who knows. Flav messing up his lap somewhere. So Kalimoto also on his lap, sector 2, pretty good lap. Mertron also here, and JT coming through his lap, improvement by a lot after invalidating 118.4, and he's taken provisional pole position. Probably will get stolen by someone looking at Schweb and Adiola to maybe take it. Adiola is in the pits, so is Schweb, so we'll see what people will be doing here. Bois is on his lap, getting some dirty air from the car in front right now, but that won't stop him. Maybe some slipstream will help him, but a 118.8 puts him in second provisionally, but will most likely get beaten. Mr. P is still on the softs, improving, but really he should just go out on the super softs. Those will benefit him more. That's one time thought, but he's in 7th now. Okay, it's okay, it's fine. Abiodun. So we have Mertron coming through on his lap. Mr. P still on the softs for some reason. Should come in for the super softs. Moore's guy in the pits. Kalimoto, let's go on board with him as he's on a pretty good lap, getting a lot of curve there. So we'll see what he can do. Coming through here. No, he's on his in lap now. Flav is definitely on his in lap. We have seen Timmy come out now, finally, as Shalzo is going to go on his lap. Very bad exit now through that corner. Not good last turn. Buys into the pits, and Adiola on his out lap, coming through turn 1 right now. Mertron has improved and has got himself into 5th place. Mr. P is still on those softs, but he's pitting in right now, surely. Yes, he is, and he'll jump onto some super softs and try and get a very high position. We'll see what he can do. Timmy on his out lap still. Shawzo on his lap. We'll come back to him later. As Mertron coming through here. Not too interesting right now. Vlav has gone off track. That's a turn 3 right now. Unlucky. He's gonna have to come in to the pits, change some tires, and like hope for the best. There, Kalimoto back on board him on his lap, coming through the chicane. Ooh, and that's a lot of curb. That's probably messed it up. Yes, he has. And now we'll just have to wait and see. And Shawzo has gone off track. That's not good for him. And that's a Haas behind. Haas of Mertron, who's being held up. Adiola is going on his lap. Let's go on board with him. Let's see what he can do. Coming into turn 1, looking like he's taking it pretty well. DRS open, very good exit there. So heading into turn 4 now. Well, turn 3. He gets a little bit wobbly. Turn 5 into 6 and 7. What is he going to be able to do here? Very fast 6th gear into 8. Very tight. It's on the I don't know. Turn 9 and 10, the chicane. Taking that very fast into 11 and 12. Again, very fast, shifting down into 3rd, revving out the engine into 12, and now 13, very fast, 5th into 6th, running a bit off track. I think this is 14 now. Very well, looking like a good lap into 15. Oh, that's a big slide, and that's ruined his lap. Ooh, that Mr. P is going to be quick. So yeah, Adiola is going to jump onto some super softs, as Morris Guy on. Well, Morris Guy is pitting in. JP has finally became non-AFK and has gone out. Seppi Morris guys in the pits right now on the super softs. Messed up his lap. He's gonna go on another set another fast lap, and that's Schweb 18.2 provisional pole there, and looking like it's going to be pole position unless JT can do something magical. But we'll have to see. JT on his lap. Bois not being able to improve, I don't think. Mertron in his lap. Seppi coming through the last corner. What can he set? 118.4. That puts him in provisional 2nd, just a couple hundreds up on JT Killer, who is going to start his lap. We'll come back to him later. Well, unlucky Abiola. Now you can't change most of it, but Lav and Mertron on their out lap. Mr. P sets a 119.8 so far. That's his best that he can do. And he's going to back out, and that's his final run for today. Unless he's going to take care of the tires and go for another run, but we'll see, as Kalimoto is down on his lap. Nothing to see here. JP is down also from his lap. Mr. P has is weaving right now, so there's nothing much he's going to do. Timmy has retired, probably in the pits, on track retirement. That's okay. Schweb going very wide though. Seppi slowing down. JT still weaving his tires, seeming like he's messed up somewhere. Bois also, Adiola is on his out lap, I don't think he's making it. I don't think Adiola is making it. He's stretched it way too far, and I don't think Adiola can make it. Wait, Mr. P. Yeah, he's got a lot of fuel on board. Don't know what that's about. But he's good to start his lap. Let's go on board with someone who's... Well, Bois is very fast now. Morris is retired. JP also going faster. Kalimoto and slower. Vlav we don't know. Merchant we don't know. Adiola on his lap. Think he might make it. Yes, he is going to make it. Just about, by how many seconds? Hurrying to the start-finish line. 4 seconds left to go, and he's starting his lap. What a clutch finish. Schweb so far on provisional pole. Can Seppi steal away? Mr. P is now on his lap. 2 tenths up on sector 2. That's not going to be enough. He'll have to improve by more. Is Seppi? Seppi's off of his lap. Bois goes second with the 118.3. What can JT do? Adiola has retired. He is not able to do anything else now. I don't think JT can steal the pole away. But let's see as he comes through the line. That's pole position with a 117.8. What a lap! What a lap from him. Can Mr. P steal it away? Will he be able to do it? Taking very, very... Well, I don't know what you call it, but no, he cannot. And only improves into 6th. What a lap from JT. Pole position from JT. Amazing. What's up, Vlav? Yeah, probably. Anyways, this is your order now. We have JT Killer, the pole position setter, first pole position in his first race. Definitely going to be happy about that. 4 tenths off him is Schweb Zafar, he's had a very good lap, but was unable to improve to get into the 17s. Bois finishes off the top 3 with 118.3. Pretty decent lap from him. Seppi didn't get much screen time, but definitely deserving 4th, lining up with Bois. Merchant is going to be with Mr. P. Mr. P started well, Mr. P started on the soft, and Adiola 7, disappointing for him. Definitely could have been in the top 2, lining up beside JT. Vlav in 8th and lining up beside Adiola with Kalimoto and Morris guy rounding off the top 10. 11th we have JP and Shawzo in 12 and 12 and 13. Shawzo and Timmy seem to have messed up their lap, so yeah. 1:16.5, I think that's my TT time. So yeah, JT gets pole. We're just waiting for time to run out because these guys, Kalimoto and Seppi won't retire. So here's your lineup again. Top 5 separated by just about a second. Top 10 separated by 2.3 seconds. Very big gap, and well, 2.6 seconds separate the whole field. 12 and 13 have messed up their laps, most likely. Oogie, am I on pace with you in TT? So anyways, this is your lineup. Let's hope for an interesting race. Let's skip that before I get copyright strike. Heavy rain or intermediate rain. I think it's intermediates. So we'll have to see what happens here. Start is definitely going to be a bigger advantage for those we're using medium traction. Wet inter conditions. This will be interesting. Who can pit in the right time? Oogie, what's my TT time? I'm curious. Anyways, there's no formation lap. Sublical. Let's go for the 5 red lights. And away we go. JT, get off the line rapid. That's Seppi, also off the line pretty well. He's going to go side by side with Bois. And looks like Mertron might stick his front wing in. Yes, he does. 4 wide into turn 1, and there's big contact. Mr. P has, oh, he's spun, and there's a giant collision there. Lots of carbon fiber. Wow, there's just so much incidents. There's just everyone everywhere. JT keeps in the lead. Sholzo gets into second. Adiola making his way up into third, squeezing JP out. JP losing the back end, and oh my god, there's a giant accident back there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. F6, what are you doing? Oh my, people starting on inters and wets. Different tires, what is going on? Kalimoto is starting on the wets, and that's not working out for him. Mertron making his way up the field. What has gone on there from the start? Oh, what a disastrous start. Chaos everywhere. Oh my god. So this is your new lineup. JT keeps the lead and storming off by 4.8 seconds. Schweb second with Adiolo in third, making his way up the field. Scholzo in fourth with Morris guy in fifth. Bois in sixth, and that's Seppi. No, that's Flav, who's gone out wide. 3-second time penalty from Mr. P for corner cutting. Seppi is in seventh currently. Well, Bois is in sixth. Seppi is in seventh. With Flav in 8th, Timmy gets into 9th after Mertron pits with Mr. P in 10th. Kalimoto has not pit with JP also pitting. Crazy start. Looks like there's a battle. Morris guy and Scholzo. Morris guy trying to keep it in there. Scholzo guy nearly turns in and, well, suffers, well, gets some payback really. Morris guy squeezing him out. Yeah, oh, and Morris guy has gone, Scholzo has gone completely wide, and that's gifted a position to Morris guy and Bois. So what will we see here? Pouring down rain. No dry whatsoever the whole race. It's kind of like, I don't know, coincidental, I guess. It did in Britain. Did it rain? Because if it did, that's coincidence. Anyways, people are making their way through the field. This is going to be a long race. Bois catching Morris guy currently, as Adiola is still in third. Interesting, yeah. JT sets 35.4 on the inters currently. Bois still chasing down Morris. Morris getting a pretty bad exit, so Bois has slipstream, is going to move to the inside, make a diving move. Scholzo, not Morris guy, leaves the room, and Bois has made the move stick and done. So that's Bois up into P4, currently going to chase down Adiola. Now Seppi is going to try and make a move on Scholzo, who might have some front wing damage there, but up the inside maybe. No, he doesn't. Thinks better of it. 6 behind him for now, as we head into as we're in sector 2 right now. So far Seppi very close, very close behind Scholzo's back end. Hungary is proving to be a challenge with these cars in lap 1. Yeah, definitely. and Scholzo running wide. Seppi having to take it very cautiously. Scholzo has definitely not done any wet practice, running wide everywhere. But Seppi just taking it nice and calmly, smoothly, knowing his lines, knowing his gears. So far, he's standard, just driving through currently. Just might make a move. No, he can't make a move. JT gets a 34.9. Seppi makes a move down the inside into the last corner. Can he make it stick? There's Seppi. Seppi made a move stick, and Scholzo bumping down into P7. Seppi has made the move, and now Mr. P might try the same on Timmy, who seems to have gone a goodish exit, so Mr. P won't be able to do that. Timmy running in standard. Mr. P will have to just stick behind and maybe try and move somewhere. Well, next lap maybe. Try and get a better run. Or might try into turn 3. No, doesn't. So, Mertron and Kalimoto. Mertron making the move on Kalimoto. Kalimoto on the wet. This is a very easy move for Mertron. Mr. P might make the move round the outside in this corner. No, he doesn't, but makes a switchback. Beautiful switchback as Timmy runs wide, and that's an overtake for Mr. P. Yeah, JT should win this unless he bottles it. Adiola, though, catching Schweb. Well, very fast. And now we're at the stage of the race where there's nothing going on. So, we go on board with Adiola. Any questions you would like to ask, just post them below in the comments. And yeah, we're now chilling, and ooh, Adiola going very wide. So 34.1 from JT, just smashing out lap times after the pole. Very hectic start. Not JT just lucky to start on pole and get away with all the incidents. The stewards room can basically become an F6 forum now after lap. Well, tomorrow we'll just see F6 everywhere in stewards. So many things happening. I did not even know myself. JP spinning, someone else making collisions 4 wide into turn 1. Everything just went wrong. So anything you would like to ask in the comments, please just comment below, and I can hopefully answer them. Flav, though, catching up Scholzo. Scholzo seems to have front wing damage. Yes, he does. So Flav will be catching him pretty quickly. 8 tenths right now. So yeah, definitely catching on the back already. Just gonna maybe on the start finish straight we'll be able to make the move down. Scholzo will have to pit soon if he wants to stay well in the points with front wing damage. Well, he has front wing damage, so he'll have to pit for a change of front wing, most likely. Definitely in the wet conditions. Hungary track will never be incident free. Oh no, it won't. Stewards have got a big pile of paperwork to do. Well, let's just hope it doesn't rain and we'll be fine. And I'll be fine, right? You know me? I mean, like, if we can make a deal with the game for it not to rain around here, I'll be fine. Well, there shouldn't be any incidents for me. But maybe from people somewhere else. Yeah. F3 will have the worst. Oh wait, Vlav making a move up the inside, cutting the corner a bit. But all is good as Vlav seems to make a move done, going through the gears into turn 3, and Scholzo can't make it stick, and that's it. But no, Scholzo now having to defending from Vlav, as Vlav just goes a bit too deep, and he's got it. F3 will have the worst when I torpedo the Sash Biscuit. Too much rain for my liking this season already. It's wet way too often. It hasn't rained in F3. The only time it's rained is in Canada, and then in Britain, no rain whatsoever. You know me, I wouldn't like a torpedo. Please, that would. I don't want this one right now at this stage. Now we have to think about the penalties you will receive from that. Yeah, they need to take global warming into account. And ooh, looks like Shorzo has run very wide. Flav making the move, easy as pie, and he's just going to storm off unless he goes wide again. So let's go with Flav to pressure him. But no, Adiolo is catching Schweb, who I'll have to stick with him. See if anything can happen. Silver arrow. Nah, I don't like silver arrows either. How about I mean, like, if you can make a sensible move, sure, but don't like dive bomb me, torpedo me, please. I don't want a caveat. I mean, if you mean you'll torpedo me from the line, sure, I don't mind. But torpedoing me from like 500 meters back, please don't. No, just no. So yeah, we're at this pretty boring stage right now where everyone's spread out. Adiolo's catching Schweb, so we'll have to just wait and see what happens. So yeah, every league will have incidents. Most likely F1 will have an incident. Oogie will be hoping to get back into racing after that British Grand Prix ban. Oogie has been stepped down by a lot. Okay, if you're about to lap me, I'll drop ninja stars behind me. Thing is, how are you gonna get through? How are you you know me, but thing is, how are you gonna get those ninja stars in the cockpit? Where are you gonna put them? And most of all, they're not even the game mechanics, so yeah. To be honest, don't worry, you don't need to do that. I'll probably get first place curse and just spin or something. I'll probably like lose the back end and crash into Rossi again. You can write a letter to Cody, well, an email to Cody's asking for some ninja stars. Anyways, let's go on board with Mr. P. He's catching up to Shorzo. This is gonna be intense, boys. Mr. P catching by a lot. Shorzo definitely has damage. New patch on Sunday. Well, if that happens, I can also take it into effect. If I'm behind you, throw ninja stars at you. I hopefully like I don't like get dirty air again and crash. Well, lose the back end. But anyways, Mr. P close behind Shorzo. Shorzo is going to be trying to defend, but with front wing damage, it's unlikely. Mr. P having a great run there, having to go a bit wide. Slipstream DRS. No, DRS, slipstream only. Rich, standard mixture right now as the McLaren is in lean. Shorzo, around the outside, can he make the move? Well, can he defend from it? No, he cannot. Going wide, and that's it for that. It depends when, the wet conditions come. Because apparently it's supposed to be wet soon, so maybe around lap 15 or something. It's going to go to heavy rain soon, so Kalimoto might benefit, but most likely will not. Unless Kalimoto is saving those tires like a boss, then no. Anyways, we've got Mr. P making that move done. Let's go back with Adiola because, well, yeah, he's catching, well, losing time at the same time, so I don't know. Wait, if we implement ninja stars into, into F1, shouldn't they make, a thingy? Oh wait, Seppi, pinning in, we'll go on board with him, because that's interesting. Mertron though, on the back of Timmy. Actually, this is more interesting. Cali may benefit because on wets they can go the whole race. True, but they might have burned up by now. Okay, so if they Seppi going on to the wets. Well, Cali is already what, 38 seconds behind 12th place. He's not benefiting from anything. He's 16 seconds. Mertron making the move on Timmy. Timmy definitely weak right now. Seppi is on the wet tires, feeling those are the right tires to go on right now. Timmy behind Mertron now after that overtake. If we're going to add ninja stars, why don't you add a ninja DLC pack or something? Ninja DLC. Kalimoto definitely gaining now. Well, slowly gaining. Slowly, very slowly. I mean, slowly as heck. Adiola still staying out. JT though, taking the risk and pitting in for the wets now. So, we'll have to see. Will JT benefit from this, or will he lose time? Jeff is not always right in this game, so you can't really trust him all the time. And if you do, you could get it wrong. I mean, engineers aren't that good this game, so yeah. Adiola though in a second, provisional third. Schweb is definitely losing pace, slowly but surely. Flaf has pit, Shozo has pit. People are pitting for the wet tires. JT is benefiting from those wet tires, catching Bois. So Schwab used to be in my league before I joined PSGL F1 2013. Well, 5 second stop go penalty from Timmy for speeding in the pits, and JP has crashed into the wall of that. Seems like what is that? What is that? Oh god, he's having a spasm. Oh god. He seems to have oh, there's an incident behind. Adiola has spun. Adiola has spun. He's losing time to JT. JT will make a move now. Bois making his way up into P1 now after that incident with Schweb and Adiola. I'm not lucky I can catch it. JT though catching so fast. Adiola will have to pit soon. He doesn't though. And well, we'll have to see what Adiola is thinking. Not pitting in seemingly wet conditions, as Schweb has pit probably for front wing and wet tires. That's gonna be an incident in the stewards probably. But JT catching very fast to Adiola. Shozo has retired in the pits. Well, on the track. That's not safe and could award him a penalty if he's unlucky enough, or if the stewards have actually gotten stricter with their penalties. I'm probably one of the last to get a lenient penalty, but anyways, Mr. P pitting in for the mediums also. I mean, not mediums, wets. Seppi moving up the field now. JT, however, is seemingly a stalemate with Adiola. Adiola might take these to the end if he can. That is, if he can. 20 laps says, you know me, the distance that JT, well, Inters can last. So, can Adiola make them last? That's the question. Can JT overtake Adiola? We'll find out in the next couple of laps. Well, there's probably gonna be another retirement, so don't count him out. someone else is gonna crash out, probably. That's what I said. I'm just gonna get 5 seconds stop go penalty for Morris guy for speeding. And that's an overtake from Mr. P on Seppi. Couldn't catch that. Yeah, if they can survive the tire wear loss. Morris guy comes out in 4th only, but Schweb might overtake him. No, he doesn't. Having to wait now. Maybe make a move soon. JT, however, all over the back of Adiola. So yeah, JT's pace isn't good with the wets, but all over the back of Adiola. He might make a move soon. Just being patient right now, like just trying to make a move, and that's carbon fiber from JT's car. That is carbon fiber from JT's car, and he's lost a lot of carbon fiber, presumably because of lag. He's gonna be disappointed because of that. Not good at all for him. But what can he do now? He's gonna lose a lot of time. As you can see, definitely some carbon fiber. Well, some of the end plate lost. So Adiola may have lagged a bit and caused JT to lose some carbon fiber, but let's just move on as JT making the move around the outside on the straight, on the start finish straight. What can Adiola keep it through? Banging tires, squeezing him out. Very, very aggressive from Adiola, and seeming to make the move done. Well, to keep defending from the move. If it wasn't lag, then well, JT must have been unlucky then. Too fast, maybe. But yeah, very, very exciting battle. Still over half the race. Yeah, Bois is having lots of fun there at the top, but collision between Adiola and JT. JT making an ambitious move there. Adiola, great defending there, just keeping it on track though. So Bois is loving this. JT eager to make a move, can't though whatsoever, and Adiola runs wide. What can JT do? JT is got a bit of a hit, but Adiola got a better run overall there. So, but no, Adiola getting a horrible run for the third to last corner. That may let JT. Ooh, that's very tight. Adiola squeezing JT out everywhere. Yeah, JT is carrying too much pace into corners when he's swallowing a slow car. Yeah, definitely. JT though, getting a great run there. Amazing run, slipstream. And he make the move done. No, he cannot, and and Adiola is going to defend now very well. Still have more than one. So wait, JT has made the move done. I missed that whilst reading comments. JT has made the move. Adiola has broken through. Well, Adiola has just dived in up to in. Well, Adiola has gone too deep, and now JT has got a move. We'll stick with Adiola still, as it seems like he has a front wing and Adiola has damage. So what could happen? Bois is still in first. Loving it there. Just taking it nice and cautiously. JT up now, and we're back at this part of the race where nothing is happening. Any questions from chat? I'll gladly answer them if I can. But so far, there's nothing that's going to be happening. So we'll go on board with JT. Actually, Flav is catching Merchon. He's on the inters. So wet conditions definitely right now. So just a pretty boring part of this race. Nothing much to do, and yeah, just relax. We still got more than half the race to go. This is gonna last very, very long. I'll just leave you with Flav trying to, well, catching Merchant. No. Okay. Anyways, let's come back now. Had a little break now. Ooh, bit like Merchant getting a bad exit, seeming like, and Flav just went straight into him. Damage from Flav. Now Merchant is on Inter, is definitely slow. So yeah, 3-second time penalty from Flav, probably because of his front wing. Three-way battle for 6 now, as Flav is all over the back, but can't make a move. He chose a very odd line out of the last corner, but wasn't a change in direction to defend. Yes, exactly. Anyways, Flav definitely looking up the inside, everywhere, trying to make a move somewhere, but Merchant is very slow for corners. Flav taking the inside-most line. Can he make a move stick there? Around the outside. Now Merchant finally pits as Flav makes the move done. Mr. P is pretty much very far behind. Let's go on board Merchant as there's nothing else to do. Pitting in for another set of intermediates, so taking those for another half way through the race, for the other half of the race. So well, let's go back to JT as he is going to be catching Blah. And yeah, there's nothing much I can talk about right now. Unless you guys wanted me to check penalties, but I don't really want to do that. Okay, Bois has finally pit, and that's JT up into P1 again. Adiola is going to overtake Bois, but let's see what happens currently. Is he going on the wets or is he going on the inters? Probably the inters, but I can't doubt anything. That's inters. Another set, and he's off. With Adiola pitting also, JT has got a giant lead. Adiola pitting onto the inters. Now, getting down into P5 now. Unlucky from him. Now, JT has a giant lead. Definitely. I think JT might have to move up to F5 or maybe F4, because he definitely is very fast. I mean, unless Bois can do something spectacular. Just a bit of onboard footage with Schweb, who is on the wets. Bois and the Inters, I think it's back to the Inter time, so let's see what happens. Timmy into the pits. We'll stay on board with this battle, as it's going to be pretty exciting. 10-second stop. Oh no, that's not 10. 5-second stop go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. If it's still is going light rain through, so Bois has a chance. Yeah, if it's light rain, then Bois definitely has a good chance, but he's losing a lot of time. I think it's still heavy rain. JT, if he pits, well, he'll pit on inters and Bois will kind of be screwed. Yeah, but Ash, if it's light rain, those are wet will burn up. Yeah, exactly, but he's right now, it's wet conditions. Yeah, it's wet conditions right now, so Bois just in a battle with Schweb, which is not helping them at all. If it does turn to inter conditions soon, like Bois will be hoping it's about now. So yeah, he'll just have to like be patient, try and defend from Schweb. Schweb will be trying to overtake, but who knows? I'm not the weatherman here. I don't have an engineer. So yeah, just another good 16 laps to go here in the Hungarian Grand Prix. So far Schweb just looking everywhere, but can't make a move anywhere. 3-second time penalty for Adiola for too much corner cutting. Very pretty mix of people on Inters, and wait, Schweb make a move up the inside Bois, and Schweb has made the move done, and yeah, gotten down. If Bois gains a gap from this battle and puts in laps, JT puts late, Bois doesn't have a chance at least. Yeah, but Bois has just gone overtaken, so unlucky there. Seppi though, wait, Mr. P chasing down Flav. Next victim is Flav. Mr. P will slay him and carry on to slay Adiola. So Mr. P just being patient right now. I like that helmet design a lot, but anyways, hi, sorry I didn't make it. No, it's okay. So Mr. P is just chilling right now, catching up, overtaking, moving on. No, just have to be patient here. Another 15 laps to go, so a very long race ahead of us still. A very, very long race, especially with it being wet, just extremely long. I honestly don't like the wet at all. It's just horrible, with no traction. Just honestly, who created the wet weather? So yeah, we'll go on board Flav as he's going to be trying to catch Mr. P. He was going to be trying to catch Flav. A lot of things have happened at the start. A lot. I can't exactly say. You have to watch it to believe it and see it. It's just too much things going on. Let's move on with to Moore's guy, who's on the back of Bois. Inter conditions is definitely wet conditions, definitely. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Can Moore's guy make the move on Bois? Well, he might have to dive up the inside, maybe turn 3, try and get a better run. Halik am sexy AF. So Bois, Bois definitely not on good tires right now, as Moore is just gaining and gaining, and soon enough will overtake without doubt. Yeah, it's it should lighten up at the end. It should. Keyword should. But yeah, for now we'll just have to be patient and see. Can Moore's guy overtake Bois for a podium spot? A lot of things happen at the start, Josh, so can't just, we'll just have to wait and see. What happens, but Morris guy just on the back of Bois still might make a move now. Getting no, he can't make a move. Getting bad run. Yeah, it's gonna light up at the end though. Maybe around lap 30 it's gonna be interconditions, but that's unfortunate that it didn't come earlier. Could have mixed the race up. If it comes like right now, that's still pretty good. We're still on board the Morris guy who's just stuck behind Bois. Look how much those wets are clearing closer than those inters. Morris has so much grip. Yeah, Morris is just tremendously well on grip, and then there's just Bois not clearing as much water as Morris. So we'll just have to wait until Morris makes a move. Sector 2 definitely good for Morris, but can't make a move in Sector 2, unfortunately. Not an overtaking sector, so yeah. JT though has pit in for a seemingly set of inters, probably, or yes, JT on the inters has felt that the intermediate tire is the best tire to go on, and also a front wing change for a wing change from JT. But Schweb, can he come out in front? No, he cannot. Or can he? Will he have the momentum to come out in front? No. But he's very close behind. And seeing as it's wet conditions, JT may have messed up there, as looks like there's a Red Bull just going a bit wide. People are pitting onto intermediate, so it might be the time to change. It might be. But 5 seconds stop go for Seppi for speeding into the pit lane. Are intermediates the way to go now? Doesn't seem like it. Schweb catching though. Yeah, JT should be in like F4, I think. So if JP can decide that. Morris, however, really on the close on the back. We'll stick with this battle for now and wait for Schweb to catch up. But Mr. P also and Flav. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of pace there. Mr. P though, can he make a move on Flav? Wets versus wets. Mr. P definitely has more pace. Okay, let's cut to Schweb, who will take the lead of the race soon, but might have to pit for intermediates. Has JT made a mistake, or has he made a strategic, well, or has he actually done something very good for himself and set himself up for late game? Morris guy is pitting also, so he's stuck behind Bois. He's going to pit for the intermediates. Lots of people starting to pit for the inters. What will we see here now? Very interesting. Going to shake things up a bit. People like Schweb, Flav, Mr. P, Carly and Timmy will have to pit. Yeah, but he's losing pace now, so it's definitely time for inters now. What will happen here? Flav, so far in 6th, chasing down Adiola. Adiola has been on those inters for a long time. 200th comment goes to You Know Me, shout out to him. Hopefully Schweb can hold him up so Bois can catch him. Yeah, Schweb has to hold, well, if he gets in front of JT, that is, has to hold him up. Well, have to, but would be ideal if you held him up, to be honest, and get him in a battle with Bois. But that's not happening, as Schweb is losing time. People like Flav, Mr. P, and stuff, and people like that are spreading out right now. Kalimoto in the pits, so far already for 1 point in the championship. Has only 1 point. Well, is going to get 1 point in the championship at this rate. Mr. P on the back of Flav again. Flav is pitting in. 5-second time penalty for Timmy for speeding into the pit lane. Mr. P has jumped up to 5th. 5-second stop go for Flav for pitting. So this is, people have to brake earlier than usual for the pit lane now. It's definitely inter times as Mr. P and Shreb are yet to pit. Shreb has to realize he has to pit now. Yeah, Cali back in the points, but well, just not very good points, but still points. So I mean, can't be sad about that. I mean, Pastor Maldonado take 2 McLarens out. Please don't. Please don't. This is a very exciting race. Well, was very exciting. JT has stormed away. Well, he's going to storm away with the inter tires. JT definitely should go to F5 or F4. I say F4 for him would be ideal, but F5 is also suitable. So yeah, JT definitely going to be moved up soon. So yeah, Schweb has not pit yet, making the mistake of not pitting. Neither has Mr. P. Schweb prefers track position rather than pitting. Yeah, JT could go to F4. Us admins are going to talk about it and see. I'm definitely going to put that for review. Yeah, JT is fast enough. JT is really fast. But yeah, 12 people watching currently. Thank you for watching those 12 people. With currently updating you on the standings. JT leading currently for this race, storming this race, basically leading in the net first place all the time. Schweb in second on the wets, yet to pit and should pit, unless he prefers track position, which he can hold maybe from Bois. Bois in third, last podium spot with Adiola behind, fourth, getting unlucky. Qualifying, Mr. P get fifth, currently on wets. Okay, you know me. No, JD is much faster. So yeah, Mr. P in fifth after a pretty bad qualifying, and on wets currently will have to pit, maybe, but might gain more time not pitting. Morris guy in 6th with Flav 7th, Mercher on 8th, 9th Seppi, 10th Kalimoto, who rounding off the top 10, and Timmy in a lonely 11th, definitely not on pace. Second time penalty for Kalimoto, not as if it's gonna matter that much. So yeah, just we've still got pretty large 8 laps to go. Hey, it's Joe. There was a penalty, I didn't see it. It was a 3-second time penalty for Flav. Pretty sure. Schweb has finally pit. Time for the inters, and he's realized that, and yeah, he's pitting. Schweb doing really good up on the wet still. Okay, hey Steve and Mr. P, yeah, both of them doing well. Yeah, front wing change for Schweb. Haven't changed that front wing. Mr. P now the only one on the wet tires. He might prefer wets, well, for now. Trying to hold track position, go slowly. Hold people up maybe. But JT has won this race. Adiola's got himself into third, got himself into third. Yeah, it could have made it more interesting. Seppi sets fastest lap of a flipping, I don't know. So I'm just going to wait for Mr. P to pit, and yeah, I'm just gonna go silent for it again. Mr. P should stay on wets, but we'll just wait and see. Fastest lap from the JT, that's a 33.6. Schweb making a move after Mr. Peters in the back end. Oh, that's a giant drift. Yeah, that was a giant drift. 3-second time penalty for Seppi, and Mr. P is surely going to pit. Nah, Steve, we didn't know that. We didn't actually just see it on the screen. Nah. Mate, I need glasses, I can't see, mate. Just a joke. Oh, okay. JT using wheel. No, JT. Mr. P. Oh, JT is using wheel, nice. Right, nice. JT is using wheel. No, he's not using wheel. He's not using wheel. Mr. P out of the pits in the measly 9th place, very far behind. So now I guess we can just go on board with JT, the leader, and just see some lap times he can set. .33 flat from JT, new fastest lap. Yeah, JT just confirmed that. Hey, JT, don't text and drive, mate. It's a bad influence. Fastest lap for Schweb. I don't know what the flip of the fastest lap was, but in the 32s probably. And I'm just going to. There's no battles that are gonna happen, so just going to relax, chill out. Hopefully JT can make a mistake and make it more interesting. Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, if he does make a mistake, that'll make things interesting. New fastest lap for GT 132.8. I don't know, Josh. I actually don't know. I don't watch esports that much. Mr. P getting 3-second time penalty. You know who is? You know who's gonna win the esports series? You know who is? Well, wait. Schweb gets a 32.4, I think. JP is gonna win the esports. He's epic. Like, I mean, He's just gonna win because he doesn't have legs. Just insta win. People will feel mercy for him and let him through. If JP is watching this, that's a joke. I'm kidding. Noble or Finn, hopefully. Well, impossible to guess. Yeah, probably Noble. 3-second time penalty for Schweb. You guys know that they're making a thingy, a Harry Potter Go kind of thing. Just to get the chat into discussion, Harry Potter Go thing. Hey, Big C, are you using your 2 accounts? Like at the same time or something? Because all of a sudden you've switched to Big C. Cheers, Jeff. 16 people watching, wow. Sepidon is gaining, yeah. So we'll go on board him now. Because we have got nothing to watch anyway, so like, why not? Oh, okay. Next thing he knows, he's on his on his computer, then on iPhone, then on Samsung, then on Nokia, then on PS4, then on his Xbox, and then on his car. Anyway, Seppi is gaining very quickly. So Seppi definitely has more pace than Merjon. JP is here. Okay. 3-second time penalty for Mr. P. Okay, we'll see ya. Big C then. Good luck on whatever you're doing. Three-second time penalty for Blah. Oh. Lol. Roll on season 2. JP, have you finally grown legs for have you got legs for season 2 now? That's nice, Steve. Oh, come on, JP. Honestly, legs aren't that slow to grow. They only take a week or so. Yeah, JP, I thought you were going to season 2. You're a legend, mate. Ooh, looks like Merjon losing the back end a lot. Seppi is gaining a lot now on the back end. Just gonna start commentating again and get back into the job. You know what, JP is the new F7 league admin. Anyways, let's go on back to the stream. Seppi though, very fast through the chicane, as Steve said. Will he get a better run through the last corner? Is using Rich now. Sector 3 Timmy has retired, has crashed for the last corner. Merchant making defending through the outside, but it seems like Seppi has made the move done. Okay, Johnny, new league admin for F10. So yellow flags in sector 3. So yeah, beware there. Anyways, on the final lap, let's go on board with the man, the myth, the legend, JT. As he is going to be just storming through the field, guys, just skip about 40 seconds here. He's going to win this race. Seppi gets 3 seconds. Flipping penalties galore for these guys. Let's just wait a bit. And these guys can finish the race. JT, congratulations on the win. Mates. We have enough people for F150. Big C can be admin of F150. Actually, we would have to have about an admin per 10 leagues. F1 would be today's F1 would be about 150, F150, well, F75. And the F1 will probably be doing lap times that are in the negatives. And JP has finished the race and with a win and a crash. GG. Yeah, Big C, when is the call for F1, mate? Bois has finished in second. GG to him. Adiola coming through for 3rd place. With Schweb finishing in 4th. Well, Cali finishing in 10th. Schweb finishing in 4th. Big C. When am I getting the promotion to F1? Morris Guy, congratulations on 5th place, but most of all, congratulations to the top 3. JT, Bois, and Adiola navigating through the wet weather. What a race they have. Lav, 6th, Seppi, 7th, Merchant, 8th, and Mr. P, 9th. What a race. So let's run down the order again. Congratulations to JT, who has scored his first win in PSGL. Amazing. Here's the podium. We have Bois in 2nd, and we have Adiola in 3rd. Wait, what do you mean Pine won't want me? Screw AMS. Get me in there. Nah, I'm joking. What a race it was. But, oh, that was amazing. That was a fun race. Okay, JT doesn't have mic, but JT winner, Bois 2nd and 3rd, Adiola. 4th we have Schweb with Morris Guy in 5th. Flav gets 6th with Merchant in 7th, Seppi 8th and 9th, Mr. P. Calamoto rounding off the top 10, and Ricardo Alonso in 11th, 12th, and JP in last place. Okay, let's get Bois and Adiola into the party, hopefully. Driver of the day goes to Adiola. Amazing race from him. Working his way through the field. Amazing. Just absolutely tremendous. Adiola and Bois I do not have, so... Let me just get these guys. Josh, that joke is old. Hello, Abby Yoden. Welcome to the party. Okay. Give me a minute for everyone to join. Here we can have a bit of this freshness. Yeah, you can comment answers, yeah, sure. Let me just get boy. And boy is it.
Hello, okay. Alright.
Make sure you guys have your thingy party settings to share. I can't hear any of you though. What the heck? I can't even hear any of you. Okay. Okay. I can hear you. I think. Okay. Hi. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, let's get these interviews started. So first of all, we'll do JT last because he's comments. But congratulations to all three of you for the win. Well, not for the podium. First of all, wait. Make sure your voices are allowed.
Yeah, mine is allowed.
Okay. Adiola, is yours on allowed?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, congratulations on the second place. First off,
Thanks.
and tell me about that race.
And strange start. I got a very good drive after line and got up into second, and someone dive bombed down and hit 3 or 4 cars into me. But I got lucky to come out of it with no damage whatsoever. Just got back into the race then. I think I was in 8 and I got back up. I seen Adiola and the other fella crash in front of me when I was in third. Put me up into first, but JT Killer was just too quick on the wets. I stayed out in the inters for a one stop. I was hoping it'd dry up a lot quicker than it did.
Okay. This puts you where in the champ? Let's go for a different question. Too much maths. Next, anything you want to comment on about that race, especially the start?
I'd like to know. I can't wait to watch the stream really to see what happened at the start, because I got a great drive off the line. I thought lovely. I'm up into second here. I gave plenty of room to the fella on the inside, and I went wide, and I got taken out of it. But as I said, no damage to my car, so I got lucky in that sense.
Okay. Let's move on to Adiola. Are you here?
Good.
Yeah. Okay. So, tell me about that race.
I sport. I just out on the into. Go for another set of inters to be.
Could you repeat that? As Stingy, your mic is cutting out multiple times.
When I spawn,
Okay, so, were you caught up in the thingy, lap 1, turn 1 incidents?
for
I'm sorry, could you just repeat that again? My mic, not my mic, but you just keep on
I can't hear
cutting.
what he's saying either.
Yeah, if you,
I saw four cars go off in front of me, and then I just took the gap and went through. And then I was second, but I got hit off, so I took down.
okay, question for both of you, next track is, Belgium. So, opinions on the track and how you think you'll do, what?
Like the track, I think I'll finish in the top 3 again.
Okay, Adiola, your same question?
Not really good at Belgium, so not expecting much.
Okay then, thank you for being on the podium. Now JT, time to write up your questions. First question, was it a boring race for you? Was it like a boringish race for you as you were leading about 80% of the race? Any fun moments that happened? A fun moment was battling with Adil, but apart from that, being in front by a mile, which is boring. Okay, don't know if you were looking back at turn 1 at the start, but if you did, anything like you saw that, well, you want to comment on? I saw 2 to 3 cars dive bomb. Luckily, I got around the corner quick enough, or I would have caught up in an incident. So, next track is Belgium. Your opinions on the track, and also, do you think you're going to move up leagues soon? Not very good track for me. Also, I do think I'll get promoted, but after a couple races, that's for sure. Okay, well, thank you for everyone. Well, thank you for joining me in, well, the interviews. Thank you Well,
Did
congratulations.
you? Did you see the first corner incident, Dash?
Yeah, I saw that. That was chaotic. I'll need to go rewatch that. That was just chaos left, right, and center. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Congratulations to everyone who finished. And you'll see me next week on this channel, maybe accompanied by Banana Josh, but we'll see. So yeah, have a good night or day, morning, and we'll see you guys next week.